Mr. Manoj? Yes, you can start.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Manoj, and uh, my home is in Kochi, Kerala. Today, I will share my experiences about creating a food forest in Vipin. Is it visible?
Yeah, it is visible. Put it in a slideshow mode, Mr. Manoj.
Okay.
Okay, you can continue.
Okay. So my activity started actually in 1997, and have been creating mini and micro forests in schools, colleges, and private plots. I started my activity by creating a fruit forest at my home in Vipin Island. So when we visit schools and colleges, we do different kinds of activities like sacred groves, herbal gardens, butterfly parks, bamboo groves, and we also do restoration of mangrove ecosystems. And we do conduct field trips for students to Mangrove Research Center and the KFRI Bamboo System and KFRI Butterfly Park. Basically, I'm doing a collection of seeds. We collect seeds of fruit trees, then butterfly house plants, forest trees, herbs, and vegetable seeds also. So these are some of the seeds I collect. These are some tree seeds, fruit tree seeds. So after collecting seeds, we sow the seeds in raised beds or directly to covers. We use cotton cloth covers and small paper cups. We are trying to reduce the amount of plastic. So we are also cocoa peat pots. If we have more seeds, what we are doing is we will create a raised bed and sow the seeds, and when it reaches 1 feet height, we will transplant it to covers. So we can use either plastic covers or cotton cloth covers. We are collecting used clothes for creating covers for saplings. These are pots using cocoa peat. It's biodegradable, and we are nowadays we are using these cocoa pots. And these are grow bags using coir, and we are trying to use coir pots for planting saplings also. So we use soil, cocoa peat, and cow dung for creating potty mixture. And we will go through some images of our food forest at home. We have 2 ponds and a small canal connecting to a paddy field, a Pokali paddy field. And we plant fruit trees, vegetables, medicinal plants in a forest-like fashion. There is no separate area for fruit trees or separate area for vegetable saplings. We grow everything together. So, and also we don't do tilling of the soil, and we do not burn leaves. We use it for mulching, and we give more importance to diversity, and we allow weeds also to grow along with the saplings we plant, and there is no monoculture. The advantages of mulching is it protects the topsoil when there is heavy rain. It protects the topsoil, and it also helps to harvest the rainwater. So we give more importance to water harvesting, and we want to harvest each drop of rainwater. Actually, our model, we are trying to create a model of a rainforest at our plot. So the fertility of the soil is depends on the number of earthworms and microbes. So we are trying to create a habitat for earthworms and microbes. And we are not using any form of pesticides. Even we do not use biopesticides. So it is a non-violent way of, you can say, a non-violent way of farming. And within 10 years, we can create a food forest which does not require even watering of the plants. The soil will become fertile. You can just touch the soil, and you can experience the soil, the difference in soil, and it will be very soft. It will be black in color. So but it takes time. You need patience, and we are trying to reduce the input. Normally, farming means you have to spend a lot of money, and here we are not buying manure or pesticides, even from outside, from shops. We are creating manure for ourselves using cow dung, cow urine. We can like Jivamrit, we can create at our plot and use it for farming. So these are the basics of creating a food forest. And normally we give more importance to the diversity, because in farming you will only allow certain plants to grow. We will not normally we will not allow weeds to grow, or people will say you should remove useless trees. But I don't think it's a sustainable way of doing farming. Actually, a food forest, the basic model I'm following is agroforestry. That is, we are growing trees, shrubs, weeds along with the vegetables and fruit tree saplings. One advantage of growing weeds along with the vegetable and fruit tree saplings is it will reduce the pest attack. So it's difficult to keep away pest uh, using biopesticides. So instead of using pesticides, I'm trying to plant um, uh, saplings which attract native bees. So the pest attack on vegetable saplings will be minimum. So I'm doing these things in a non-violent way, and we don't want to hurt even a single uh, living being. But I can see that the the yield may be a little less, but uh, actually you are creating a habitat for birds, uh, native bees, and after 10 or 15 years, there will be abundance in such uh, food forests. And we'll go through some the images of sacred groves in our home. This is the basic model I'm following. So there are 4 sacred groves and 5 ponds in our home. Close to every sacred grove, there will be a small pond. So this is the model on which the food forest is made. And we also plant some butterfly house plants to attract butterflies. The health of the ecosystem can be measured by observing the bees and butterflies. So if it is a very healthy ecosystem, you can see a lot of native bees and butterflies. They help in pollination. So we are trying to create a habitat for birds, butterflies, and bees also. And later on, it becomes a learning space for students. A lot of students visit our plot and learn the basics of non-violent farming. We are not giving much importance to the yield because normally people will give more importance to the yield. And in such cases, we may have to use chemical fertilizers and chemical pesticides. But we will not use any pesticide, and we will not use any chemical fertilizers in our plot. So what we are doing is we are producing food, but by protecting biodiversity around us. That's the objective of creating food forest in our plot. And also we promote this. We go to schools, colleges, and create small biodiversity parks. So we are doing this in education institutes, and we are trying to create model plots in schools and colleges.
Yes, sir. The presentation is completed, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Would you like to share some more information, sir?
I have some photographs of.
Yeah. Please share, sir.
Okay. We have started. Can you see the screen, madam?
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Please proceed.
We have started a small nursery and a farm school for children. It's called Rewild. These are some of the images.
Sir, can you explain what it is, sir?
Okay, madam. We are creating raised beds and planting saplings in it. One advantage is during the rainy season, we can protect the saplings and growth will be better. We will create a potting mixture and fill the raised beds with potting mixture and plant the saplings. We use bamboo for creating raised beds. Planting spinach and lady's finger, okra. And we plant some corn also. And you can see these are the caterpillars of common grass yellow butterfly. So on a sesbania sapling. So we give importance to protecting biodiversity also. And actually, we have a small plot in Waipin. Actually, we started planting saplings in 2020 February. I will show you the photograph when we started in 2020. This is a photograph taken in 2020 January. There was no trees or any saplings, only some coconut trees were there. We started planting different saplings, fruit tree saplings, then forest trees, medicinal plants, and now you can see now it's a food forest, and we have planted some mangroves also around the plot. And now it's a learning space for school children. A lot of students from schools and colleges visit this space and learn the basics of creating a mini food forest. So instead of talking about or giving long lectures, I'm trying to invite students to our food forest and let them experience it. So they understand the basics of mulching and the do's and don'ts of creating a food forest. And they can also experience the different birds, butterflies, and bees in such an environment. And I think we have to create such experiential learning spaces in schools and colleges. Otherwise, sitting in classrooms and giving lectures will not help, and they will not understand the basic concepts. So my focus now is to create such abundant food forest in schools, colleges, and private plots. We have planted bamboo along the periphery. You can see this is an agroforestry model. That is, we will plant the fruit trees and vegetable saplings in the plot, and on the we have a small fence, and along the fence we will plant bamboo and forest trees.
Sir, completed, sir.
These are some of the images of fruit forest we created in Government Engineering College, Thrissur. We have planted 185 fruit tree saplings, and we also created a butterfly park.
Sir, shall I take up the question, sir?
Yes, madam. Yes.
You would like to share some more sir, pictures, images?
Images. Okay.
If you share it, sir, later I will take a question.
No, images. I have some videos, but I think playing videos, due to bandwidth, a limitation. I cannot play the videos, madam.
Oh, is it? Okay, okay, sir.
I can, if you want, I will try to play. Two videos are there.
Please, sir, we'll see if it is working.
Okay.
You could not take it out, sir.
1 minute, madam.
Shall I take up the question, sir? Later we will check. Huh?
Okay, okay, madam. Okay. The videos I can play now.
Okay, play. Sir, we cannot hear any audio. As the video is playing, just explain, sir, what it is.
Okay, this is the fruit forest we have created in Government Engineering College, Thrissur. We planted 185 fruit tree saplings, and we created this fruit forest in 2023 September. We have done fencing of the fruit trees and also provided drip irrigation.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. I'll move on to the questions now.
Okay.
As a slightly adjust your camera, sir, half of your face is getting cut. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. Okay, I'll move on to the questions, sir. What are the best plant species to include in each layer of a food forest in a temperate climate?
Here, I'm giving more importance to the native species like jackfruit, mango, guava, then chicus, star fruit. You can and the jamun, then the we call chamba in Chambaka in Malayalam, uh, also called jamba. So you can plant all fruit trees. I'm not giving much importance to exotic fruit trees, but you can plant a rambutan and mangosteen, uh, then abiu. Nowadays, people are planting uh, a lot of fruit tree saplings, and they are also performing very well in Kerala also. But I'm giving more importance to the native species.
Okay, how can you access and prepare your soil for a successful food forest?
First, we have to stop burning of leaves and organic matter. So you can start mulching. If you don't have brown leaves and organic matter, you can collect it from some other plots and start mulching of the land. So this is very important, and you can keep on mulching. There is no limit to this activity. You can, after planting saplings, also you can mulch the plot. Then you can collect cow dung and cow urine. If it's from native cows, it's better. And you can create Jivamritam. You know about zero budget natural farming by Subhash Palekaji. So you can use cow dung, cow urine, and then jaggery, and you can create the and green gram powder and combine it and mix in. We will create Jivamrit, and we will use this for or we will spray it on top of the mulch. You don't have to bring a lot of cow dung and cow urine. It's better to create Jivamrit and spray it on top of the mulch. This will increase the number of microbes and earthworms, and it will create a habitat for earthworms and microbes. And naturally, the soil will become fertile. But you have to do it in a continuous basis. Mulching you have to do every month. So you have to collect whatever organic matter you get, you use it for mulching. Please don't. Even composting is also not needed. I don't create compost. Whatever organic matter I can collect, I use it and do mulching. That is the main activity I'm doing for improving the fertility of the soil. And I will not use any chemicals in my plot.
Okay, how can you assess and prepare your soil for a successful food forest?
Uh, First is you have to normally we will not allow um, uh, living beings in our plot. We want it to be clean. So we will only allow certain species of plants only in our plot. But I am following a totally different method. I don't want to uh, remove weeds, or I don't want to remove. People will say these are useless trees. Why are you growing it? But I'm allowing these plants also because uh, if you are following a natural way of farming, uh, you don't. It's very difficult to remove pests. So to remove the pest, you can that prey predator is there. So if birds come to your plot, then it is very easy for uh, they will take care of the removal of pests. So what you have to do is allow native bees, native butterflies, and birds to your plot, and they are also part of this activity. So if you want to remove pests in a natural way, you need the assistance of other creatures like some spiders, birds. They will also remove this pest, eat, and it becomes uh, 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 something like a community activity. Everyone is a part of that ecosystem, and naturally it will give more abundance. But in appearance, it will not look like a very tidy garden or vegetable garden, but it's a habitat or a home for all living beings.
Okay. I'll take up the next question, sir. What strategies can be used to manage pests and diseases naturally in a food forest?
I do not normally. I do not use any pesticide. Even neem oil, I don't use. Uh, my objective is trying to create as much, trying to plant as much diverse plants in the food forest, and create a habitat for all beings. So when there is a balance, you don't have to worry about the pest attack. There will be some pest attack, but the loss will be minimum. Uh, so my objective is I'm only interested in planting diverse plants, and I do not try to remove pests by using pesticides. So, but I can see that you can also create abundance by using this non-violent method. There is no separate strategy. I do not use any form of pesticide. So I cannot say which is a solution for this type of pest. It's not like that. Uh, but it takes time. You may have to spend 4 or 5 years, or it may take even 10 years to create such a food forest. So you have to be patient. And my objective is not to create uh, money or uh, uh, to create more yield. It will come naturally once the ecosystem becomes healthy. There will be abundance. So I cannot say a single method to prevent a particular pest. Instead of removing pests, I am trying to create a healthy ecosystem.
Okay. How do you maintain and manage a food forest as it matures over the years?
No, after 10 years, it is self-maintaining. We don't have to do any maintaining. So I don't do pruning or weeding, nothing. I think it will be very difficult for some people to accept this. But what you have to do is you can create pathways, and you don't have to enter into certain space also, because after a certain time it becomes like a sacred grove, and uh, we have to be very careful. So in a sacred grove, normally people will not enter. So what you can do is you can simply sow the seeds, and if the soil is fertile, it will give fruits and vegetables. We don't have to do normally in farms. We do a lot. We spend a lot of money in weeding and pruning. So here you can do some chop and drop that you can do. You can plant some trees for some. You can, what you have to do is, instead of removing the weeds, you can just chop it and use it for mulching. So that we can do. That's the only maintenance required. That is chop and drop is the uh, uh, only activity you have to do, and mulching. These are the two activities I'm doing. Otherwise, I'm not using any tractor or any machinery. I'm using only my hand, nothing else. I don't use any machinery.
Okay.
And also there is no after 10 years you don't need any input also. So that's my objective. That is, it becomes a self-maintaining food forest, and it will benefit not only humans but other beings also, birds, butterflies, then other like civets, they will also visit. Uh, so
Okay. What are some common mistakes to avoid when creating a food forest?
avoid creepers in because in Kerala we have very good rains in June, July, and August. So if you allow creepers to grow, it will dominate, and also uh, reduce the number of, when you plant, when I say forestries, you have to be very careful. There are some trees which will later dominate and overpower our fruit trees and vegetable saplings we plant. So you have to be very careful while planting wild species, uh, because otherwise after a certain time we will not get any fruits or vegetables. uh, so uh, you have to limit the number of wild trees you plant. And also when you plant bamboo, you plant in the agroforestry model. You don't intercrop bamboo with other species, because if you plant a bamboo sapling, after 4 years it will become a very big clump, and it will uh, take all the nutrients from the soil. So you have to be very careful while planting uh, wild trees, forest trees, and bamboo. You plant it along the periphery, that is along the fence, and don't plant it along with the center part of the plot will be uh, fruit trees and vegetables saplings, and on the edges you can plant bamboo and forest trees. These you should take care of. Otherwise, after a certain time, you cannot manage bamboo and forest trees.
Okay. How can you adapt a food forest design to fit small urban space?
You can do it even on rooftops also. There is no even in urban areas we can do it. Just follow the agroforestry model. Even in agroforest, if it is a 3 or 4 cent plot, you may not be able to plant bamboo or forest trees, but you can also plant some shrubs which will attract birds. So in the urban area also, we can bring biodiversity to our plot. Instead of planting only fruit trees and vegetable saplings, you can plant these shrubs which attract bees, butterflies, and small birds. It's possible in urban areas also, where the it's not the size of the plot. You can use this agroforestry model in everywhere. Even in urban areas we can do it. Even on rooftops also we can do it. Rooftop, what we can do is, either you can use plastic drums to plant, or what you can do is, while building the roof, you have to give you, to give a special coating which protects the building. Otherwise, when you fill soil on the top of the house, if it is a concrete building, after a certain time, it can give some problems, like it may affect the structure of the building. So what you can do is, while building it, you waterproofing you can do, and later you can even plant big trees like mango, jackfruit, and even coconut trees you can plant. I have seen people, and even in home I have planted fruit trees on top of my house using plastic drums. So it's possible. You can create a food forest even on rooftops.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. We have now completed the round of questions. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, we like to thank Mr. Manoj Kumar for the talk and for answering the questions. I'd like to also thank all the participants in the meeting. This meeting will now be closed.
Thanks, Manu.
You're most welcome, sir.